Okay, moving right along. First question you might want to ask yourself is, what kind of pot do I use? How big? How small? Well, it doesn't really matter as long as it's deep enough and waterproof and it has adequate drainage. Okay? We're going to be using plastic and terracotta pots throughout this video. And the first one that we're going to use is an azalea pot. Okay, it's 8 inches through and 6 inches deep. Awesome drain holes. Look at that. That is perfect. Okay. Yeah! Next one is called an oversized annual pot, and it is 6 inches through and 4.5 inches deep. Again, very good drainage. Next one is a 4-inch top and 5.5 inches deep. Again, very good drainage. Okay. The reason that the plastic has more drainage holes in it than say the terracotta pot is garden centers just water the heck out of these plants in these plastic pots. So they've got to have enough drainage so that the plant doesn't rot. Okay? The terracotta pot will usually have one hole in the center because normally indoors people don't water as much as say a plant in a plastic pot in a garden center. Okay? So this is one of the terracotta pots we're going to be using. It's 8 inches across and 4.5 inches deep. Again, very adequate drain hole. It's about 1 inch in diameter. 1 inch in diameter. Okay, you might see these in box stores or even grocery stores that sell plants from time to time. They usually have daffodils or tulips in them. Okay. This is my favorite terracotta pot to grow lilies indoors. It's a 6-inch top and a 5.5 inch deep from top to bottom. Again, very adequate drainage. All right, let's see if you can see that. It's probably a 1/2 inch hole. Adequate, very adequate. The next terracotta pot we're going to be using is a 6-inch. Okay, 6 inch across the top and 4 inches down through the 4 inches deep. All right. Again, very adequate drainage. It's probably a 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch hole in the center. Now the thing about the terracotta pot is you want to watch your watering because they are made out of clay. Okay, and every time you water, the clay will absorb that water and keep the soil more moist than say a plastic pot. Okay, but my favorite, they're inexpensive and the color will usually fit in with just about any decor. Okay. Next pot we're going to use in this video might be a little large for your indoor use, but you can decide on that. It's 24 inches long, made out of plastic, 6 inches through the top and 6 inches deep. Now this only has 2 drain holes in it, which is not adequate. Okay, you'll want to drill 3 more holes in this. I would do one in between these 2 holes, one towards the sides on each end. Okay, very easy to do, but you can use this indoors or outdoors just the way it is. Just watch your watering. And this has its own water retention tray. Okay, so you don't get your rug or your table or anything else messed up every time you water. Now, I couldn't find my terracotta pot water retention tray, so I went down to Dollar Tree and purchased 20 of these plastic plates, picnic plates, for $1. So that's what I'll be using, okay? The plastic pots that you purchase, you know, at a garden center or maybe even some of the box stores won't have a water retention, but some do, okay? But you'll need that so you don't get your table or your rug all messed up when you water. Okay, so let's move on to the next step. We're going to choose the right size lily bulb.